Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually going to tell you my labor and delivery story. I'm so excited. I know my last video was my what's in my hospital bag, and I wanted to make a 38-week update, but I was unable to because I went into labor. So if you're interested in finding out more about my labor and delivery story, stay tuned. I turned 39 weeks on Friday, September 2nd. I woke up to use the bathroom at 3:40, and after I used the bathroom, I lost a little bit more of my mucus plug, and I was feeling some intense, what I thought was Braxton Hicks contractions, um, but they were a little stronger, like stronger menstrual cramps, so I started to time them. A 38-week appointment with my OBGYN on Tuesday, that same Tuesday, and she checked me and I was 4 centimeters dilated. So the night before, I tried everything to try to get this little boy to come. Used the manual breast pump. I used the evening primrose oil. I inserted 2 capsules. I also bounced on the ball and I walked around the block. So I don't know if either one of those helped me induce my labor for the next morning. So anyway, so at 3:50, I started timing the contractions, and they were about 7 minutes apart, and they were lasting about a minute to a minute and 10 seconds. So after about 20 minutes, they started going to 6 minutes apart, then 5 minutes apart. So once they got to 5 minutes apart, I called the doctor's office and I told them that, my contractions were 5 minutes apart, and the doctor told me to come in. That day, I went to the hospital, and this little man is fussing. Fussy boy, fussy boy. So on my way to the hospital, the contractions started to intense. I know. Okay, fussy boy. Yeah, so once I got to the hospital, the contractions, they increased tremendously to a point where, I regret not taking a Lamaze class because my breathing, I cannot breathe through the contractions, to a point where I felt like I just wanted to scream through them. They were hurting so bad. When I got to the hospital, they checked me and I was 5 centimeters. So the nurse was really, really helpful. And she asked me if I wanted an epidural, and I said yes, because I'm not doing this naturally. It hurt so bad. So she ordered an epidural for me, and then after about an hour and a half, I received my epidural. In the meantime, I wasn't checked. Between that time, when the anesthesiologist came in, so he gave me the epidural, and instantaneously the pain went away, and it was like the best feeling ever. I could not feel a contraction. I could feel anything. It was like the best medicine known to man. So then the doctor came in, and shortly after the epidural, and she's like, "Oh, when was the last time you were checked?" And I was like, "When I came in." So she checked me, and I was 8 centimeters dilated. So I might have dilated to 8 centimeters on my own without the epidural. So because I was 8 centimeters dilated, it took me a while to get to 9. And I had a feeling that the epidural might have slowed that down. So it took me about another hour and a half to get to 9 centimeters. Okay, Papa. Okay, Papa. Okay. It took me another hour and a half to get to 9 centimeters. So once I got to 9 centimeters, it slowed down drastically. And the doctor was concerned. She said, I'm concerned you're still at a 9. So she offered me Pitocin. The nurse administered the lowest dose possible. So I was given Pitocin to get from 9 to 10 centimeters. So I dilated to a 9. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I was G strep positive. So as soon as I got to the hospital, they had to give me the antibiotics. So I believe there was penicillin that they gave me. So this way the baby doesn't contract the strep through the birth canal. Yes, so I got to attend. The doctor came back, and then I started pushing. And the pushing felt like forever. Felt like I was pushing for days. I pushed for an hour to get this little man out because his head kept coming out and going right back in. So, and then every time that I would bear down, hold my breath, I felt like I couldn't breathe because I was holding in my breath so much that I felt like I was suffocating. Like, that's why I regret not taking the Lamaze class, to be able to breathe and be able to concentrate. So, yeah, my breathing wasn't really too good with that. And bearing down, and I was pushing with all my might. Like, it felt like he was coming, but he kept coming back out, coming in, going back out, coming back in. So after an hour, the doctor decided to cut down there. So she gave me a little bit of a cut. She said that I teared a little bit by the anus, but she cut me. She literally took the scissors, and all you heard was like she was just cutting me away down there in order for him to come out. So she took a little bit of the vacuum just to help his head, to guide his head out, even though it really, like, his head basically came out without the vacuum. So yeah, so at 2:53, Ryan Austin Frazier was born. 7 pounds, 7 ounces, 21 inches long, and he came out with a fever. Mommy had a fever too. So they whisked him away. I actually didn't get to do skin to skin. Did skin to skin for about a minute. So they put him on my chest for about a minute, and then they whisked him away, just so that they could monitor him in the NICU for 48 hours. So they gave him antibiotics just to make sure that he didn't get any type of infection. And they were able to treat me, and they gave me a fever reducer so that my fever could come down, because his heart rate did go up to 190 and they were concerned. So that's why he came out with a fever. It was really warm. But for the most part, he's a beautiful, healthy baby. I was discharged on Sunday, and I had to come back and get this little boy on Monday. But I'm going to show you him now. This is Ryan. Ryan, say hello. Say hello. Look at Mr. Munster. He's my stinker butt. Say hello. Hello, YouTube. Hello, kiss. Yeah, so, before I go, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. I increased subscribers within the last month. I think I gained like 200 subscribers in a month. So keep subscribing. Keep commenting. I love when people comment because I love to reply to them. Oops. I like responding to comments. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't subscribe already, please do. And to all my subscribers already, thank you for subscribing. I'll try to, my next video will probably be a newborn essential video. Just what I've learned for the last week, since this little boy is 10 days old. So I should have that up later this week. But like I said, to all my new subscribers, thank you. To all my old subscribers, thank you. And to people that are now viewing this, subscribe. Okay, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye. Goodbye, Ryan.